All right, hello, Facebook world. My name is Adam from 91X, and we are here with the Western Settings.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good, man.
Wonderful. Well, how about we start this way? Why don't you guys introduce yourself and what you do in the band?
I'm Ricky, and I play bass and I sing.
Right on.
Tom, guitar.
Cool.
Adam, drums.
Will, guitar.
Right on. And you guys you're from San Diego, which is awesome. Local band. What part of San Diego? You guys all just different areas? How does that work?
Yeah, we're all pretty central here in the city.
Cool.
North Park, Townless.
Linda Vista.
Yeah.
Linda Vista.
Spread out.
Spread out. And how did you meet? Like, how did you guys get together to form your band?
We started about 4 years ago, Will?
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, we're just messing around really, and then
You just all
started-
friends, and you kind of came together and were like, hey, let's
Yeah, we-
just put something together here?
we played in previous
Just
bands.
came from different bands.
Oh, it came from different bands?
yeah, that
Right
we play
on.
together and stuff, and yeah.
And then you're playing today at 1 o'clock here on this massive stage, and with all of these, iconic punk rock bands.
Yep.
Tell me about getting the phone call, like, hey, do you guys want to play with, Pennywise and Strung Out and the Vandals? How did that conversation go?
Lou Niles.
Lou Niles.
Yeah.
Lou Niles put it all together
He's
for
a
you guys.
Western Settings champion.
That's
So
awesome.
He loves us, apparently.
Well, you guys are awesome. We had you as our local break artists
thank
last
you.
month, and I love the song "Old Pain," and it's great. And you have a new record coming out called "Another Year." And are you in the process of putting this record together? Tell me about where that album is and how that's going.
We just finished up, actually yesterday, or no, Thursday. We finished up demoing it. We demoed half of it, so we got like 2 or 3 more songs to write, and then probably record like January-ish,
Mm-hmm.
and for the actual recording, and hopefully have it out like early next year.
Right on.
Hopefully.
Are you guys putting that out yourselves, or
We don't know yet.
you don't know yet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I know. I believe I thought I saw that you guys have a record label. Or somebody has a record label. And
Yeah, I have a label.
a
here.
label.
Yeah.
What's your label called?
It's La Scaletta Records.
Right on. How did that come together?
Just about 7 years ago.
Uh huh.
Just put out some DIY releases. We're up to like 44.
Wow.
Records,
And then how do you select bands?
it's mostly bands that we meet on the road or that come by and tour through. that
That's
we play
cool.
with.
And then you just do you have any records that are coming out soon? Or, like, are you working with
Yeah,
anybody
I have
right
I have a
now?
record coming out from reunions from San Francisco.
Oakland, homie.
Was that?
Get it
Oakland.
right.
Those guys would be pissed if you
Those
stay in
guys,
San Francisco.
those guys will fight for you. By the way, there's a few other ones. We have a Problem Daughter record for a really cool band from Salt Lake City.
Cool.
We're kind of keeping it light at this point because it's like 40 something records, and I am busy on the road a lot more.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to release fewer records these days.
So you got the label, and then you guys are going on tour with from today. I mean, I think next month in a couple weeks, you guys are leaving and going on tour with Swinging Utters, right?
Yeah.
So
We leave in like 4 days to go to Fest in Florida. And
oh,
we,
cool.
We get back and then we leave for that tour the next day.
Mhm.
And then how did you? I know you were talking about earlier. You did a tour with Face to Face, or you played with Face to Face here in San Diego.
Yeah, we've done a few shows with them. That's actually a funny story. It's kind of a longer story though.
We got time, baby.
Yeah, so we were.
I'm gonna need to beer.
So about 3. I think it was like maybe 3. It was one of our. I think maybe our third tour. We went out to New Orleans, and we had a show cancel. So we went into New Orleans a day early, and we were busking on the street, and this guy came by. This like drunk group of people came by, and they were like, stopped and listened to us, and like, you're from Southern California. And we're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm like he's like, I'm good friends with Trevor Keith from Face to Face, and we're like, yeah, whatever.
Wow.
We're kind of like, yeah, whatever, dude. And then, anyways, I guess he sent some of our stuff to Trevor, and then like months later, they Face to Face hit us up to see if we wanted to play with them. So.
Wow, that's rad. So,
Yeah.
did you guys grow up being fans of Face to Face?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
So-
my hometown. So it's pretty cool to get to play some shows with those guys.
That's really cool. And then, I mean, how did the Swinging Utters tour come together?
How did we get that?
That was through our booking agency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a huge
And
tour as well.
we know Jack and the Swinging Utters too, so I'm sure that kind of helped.
That's cool. And then today you guys go on at 1 here on the Ye Scallywag stage, and you guys were telling me off the air that this is the biggest stage you've ever played.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, I think
Say
so.
that?
Is
Pretty
that
daunting?
how do you have to attack that differently than if you were playing, say, the Soda Bar or Casbah stage?
Definitely feels different.
Is it a little bit different? How do you have any? Did you have to when you were doing sound check? Is there anything different that you're going to do when you're up there with so much space? Do you have anything planned?
Not sure. Not sure yet. Yeah.
I don't think our cords are long
Yeah,
enough for that.
Don't trip over your completely stretched out cable.
Right
We're
on.
used to playing tower bar shows, so
From the Tower Bar to Waterfront Park down here in San Diego, but and also not only do we have all these amazing punk rock bands playing today, but it is also a massive beer festival. We have over 150 beers here, and you guys have a beer that is going to be released today with Amplified Ale. How did that come together? And were you guys how did how did you select the beer? How did it come together? I want to hear all about that. That's insane.
So, one of our good friends, Aubrey Miller, whom we've known for a while. She works with Amplified.
Okay.
And she's been on some tours with us, like in the van with us. Anyway, she did one with us earlier this year, and we were flirting with her the idea of doing she do a beer with us, and then she said okay. She came in to talk to the guys, and they said okay.
Did you guys help out in the process of selecting the beer? Did you taste beers, and how did you go? This is going to be the Western Settings beer that we want at the beer.
I think we did. We just wanted to do an IPA.
Okay.
And then they came up with the recipe, so it's the Amplify guys recipe. And
Right.
They had me and Adam. Adam and I went in, and they had us do all the grunt work when they were making it. So we were
we got to mix it,
shoveling
pour
all
some
the stuff
stuff
in,
in.
yeah.
Did you
big
really?
Tanks. Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, so you got to go through the whole process of
it was
putting the
fun.
beer together.
Yeah.
And then have you guys tried it already? Or
Oh,
is it-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's pretty good.
Still pouring
delicious.
it right now.
They are tapping the first kegs today.
Yeah, I mean, here momentarily, I think the doors are opening up, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to go try out the Western Settings beer, and they hit the stage at 1 p.m. here down at Waterfront Park. If you're gonna cruise on out, thank you guys so much for
Thank you,
coming
man.
out,
Appreciate
and
it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You too.